What's up, everybody? My name is Jonah, and this is Egg Plays Sonic Adventure DX Episode 2. Today we're going to be continuing Sonic's journey to reclaim the Chaos Emerald that Eggman took from him, as well as finding the rest to prevent Chaos from becoming any stronger. Now, in the last episode, we completed Emerald Coast and Windy Valley and got the Light Dash shoes and the Crystal Ring. So today we're doing Casinopolis, probably the longest level in the game, but by no means a bad level. Let me go over some of the specifics to start with. First, we have the bank chamber. If you collect 400 rings, you can get the Chaos Emerald. It's right there. See it right there? That Chaos Emerald. By getting 400 rings, you're able to access the Chaos Emerald. Now, there's a multitude of ways to get rings. Let me just double check. Okay, auto camera's on. Now you can homing attack these slot machines, like so. Wow. Okay. But considering I need to get 400 of them, that seems a little inefficient. There's better ways to get these rings. Let's start by going to the slot pinball machine. This is the one I always go with whenever I play this level. Basically, you play pinball, and you get rings. Yeah, it's interesting, I know. This was it the first? No, this was the second casino-based level in the series, unless there were some in some of the spin-off games. But after Casino Night, it's not quite as interesting as Casino Night, but it's still a good level. Unfortunately, most of the level, as you'll find out when we're finished here, will take place in the garbage chute, which after this T kickback wears off, I'm just gonna kill myself. Or maybe you don't even have to wait. Oh my gosh. Gotta be careful. If you get 100 rings, you don't go down the garbage chute. Aw, dang it, I don't get to go down the garbage chute this time. It's okay. What we'll do is we'll go and not dispose, but deposit these rings, and then I'll show off the Knight's pinball table. So here's what happens. Shakes off all your rings, and this little ring thing lowers, or sorry, gets higher.
It may even help show
And so, this is the casino pinball. What? This is the Knight's pinball table. A table that I'm not super familiar with because I barely spend any time in here. I know there's some pretty cool effects though if you know what you're doing. Forget where it is in order to get into the special dream zone. But you can get into a special dream-like zone if you know what you're doing. I don't remember exactly how you get in there, but you have to get maybe certain cards or something. Got a card. Again, I have no idea how the card mechanic works. Just shaking the table a bit. Up and into the garbage we go. So this is the garbage chute section of the level. The part of the level where you get more than twice as many rings as any other as both of the other two combined. As you can see, there's these 10 ring boxes. Well, there's a ton of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go down this chute, the one right here. Thanks, Tails. Now if I line myself up with these rings, I'll get that 10 ring box, and I'll get thrown into this chute. There we go. There's a ton more ring boxes in this hallway that you can get. Watch any Let's Play this game on YouTube by an experienced player. They go down the garbage. go up the middle. There's plenty of rings to go around. Remember, I only need 300. And up this garbage chute thing, vent. I don't know what that is actually. There's even more ring boxes. You run into here, which is the last area of the garbage. You charge your light dash, go there. You don't want to stand on the floor in this area. I'm not going to show off why, because I don't want to waste any time, but look at that. We almost have 400 rings as is. That was only with 25 or so from the pinball table. Shake off all my rings, and now it's high enough to which I can get the Chaos Emerald. 557, not too bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, couple of cutscenes here, and we're ready to go to Ice Cap.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Yeah, the whole quality issue I was talking about earlier, I'm trying to fix that in these next few videos, but there might still be some issues with either frame rate or something like that. Frame rate or quality. Really hope there isn't, though. But if there's any issues, I'll see them in the editing process.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
So basically I gotta take the Ice Stone over to the Mystic Ruins, where I will then take on the level Ice Cap, which is recycled from Sonic 3, which ironic because this is actually also Angel Island, so I think it's actually the same place. Looks very different though. This is coming from someone who's beaten every level in Sonic 3 and Knuckles except for the Death Egg Zone, which I'm currently still working on. I'm pretty sure it's the same place, but it looks very different. I wonder what the whole big deal is. Alright, climb up the ladder. Ice Cap. Yes, there's a Chaos Emerald here too, in case you're curious. I'm not going to use the cheap trick that I use sometimes to skip this part of the level. I'm going to do every part of this level. It's over here. Clearly a glitch is what's over there. Boom. Alright, and then just get to here. The main part of the level, just a fun fact, if you use free camera, you're able to skip pretty much this whole section too. I'm actually going to do that this time because, oh, or not. Then by spin dash here, get this checkpoint. And combining these two tricks, I can finish this whole these two sections of the level in under a minute. Actually proven, because as long as I can cut 20 seconds off. And here we go. This is the part of the level that everybody's familiar with. The snowboarding sequence that is surprisingly not cool compared to the snowboarding sequence in City Escape. I mean, it's more street boarding, but that doesn't really matter. It's just too bad you can't speed up. It's actually pretty slow. Breaking through all these icicles. Stuff like that. It's okay, but as I said, City Escapes is better. Just let the music ring in your ears for a few minutes. Whoa! I did not realize this was here. Let's get the useless shortcut over here too. Alright. See, this is gonna be a real test of my open broadcast software. Uh-oh. That could have gone badly. Here we go. Chaos Emerald now. Alright, perfect.
Yeah, not bad.
The Chaos Emerald, level C completed. Okay. Well, I got the Chaos Emerald. Time to go face Knuckles. Then there's fun. Then there's a mini game to play.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Could also choose to go get the silver egg if I so please. After the boss fight, of course. Well. Oh, hi.
What's up, Knuckles? Oh no.
This is how easy this boss fight is. You just do.
Oh no.
You just do that, and then wait till he's better again, and you hear that oh so famous oh no.
Oh no. The Chaos Emeralds.
Yep.
Eggman. Oh. Like taking candy.
Wow. Those animations though.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, it is. You know, wait, did it say that's right Tool on the screen? I couldn't tell. It looked like he did, but then again, T and F is pretty similar. Now I have to face Chaos 4, which is probably the worst boss fight in the game. It's not a character boss fight. Literally, it's just air dashing around until you can homing attack him in the face. Alright. You know, it's kind of hilarious. The water, like it looks so deep, but you're standing in it. Like, watch. You eventually sink, but still, what the heck are you standing on? Uh-oh. Alright, 2 more hits. Yeah, this boss fight is extremely dull. One more hit, don't worry, it's almost over. I know, I'm so bored I can't even think of anything to say. Other than the fact that these are some pretty strong lily pads if they're able to hold up an anthropomorphic hedgehog. And let alone Knuckles, who also faces this boss. At least he can glide though, not just spamming the A button until he comes up to the surface. Thank goodness it's over. Okay, thank God. That took forever. Almost 2 minutes.
Behold my floating master.
So basically the egg carrier, that's way bigger once you get on it. Ooh, Steam achievement unlocked. So, let's go get that silver egg, then head over to check up on our Chow, or this new set of Chow at least. Something like that. There we go. Wow, it was really that easy? Can you hurry it up? I want to pick you up. Oh, come on. There we go. We got the silver egg. Let's head over to the Chow Garden. Or the Mystic Ruins Chow Garden to unlock that. Alright, Mystic Ruins Chow Garden is in here. Jump in this cart. And boom. There's 2 more eggs in here. Let's bring out our silver Chow. There's another egg way over there. Oh, we got the silver Chow. Here, I'll give you some animals. If I can find where they are, at least. I'm gonna just spit them out somewhere. There's another Chow. Here they are. Here. Can I do that for you? Uh-oh. Where is he? I heard him. There you go. Gaining that fly skill of yours. Can't just ignore the other Chow though, wherever you went. Oh, how'd you get all the way over here? I should feed you guys. There's that other egg, but I'm gonna leave that one there for now. 2 Chow's already enough. Come on, fruit, drop. There we go. Alright. Anyway, that's gonna probably do it for the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, commento, and subscribe. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Peace out. And, of course, Johnny!